Yo, what is up, guys? Welcome back to the BTM channel, and in today's video we are going to be reacting to every pick in the 2025 NBA draft first round. So yeah, without further ado, let's get straight to it. I'm gonna try to go as quick as I can on these picks. You know, I don't want to, some of these guys, I'm gonna be honest, I have no clue who they are. It's also very funny to watch like fans at the NBA draft that like some guy gets drafted from like Israel and they're like, oh yeah, I'm like, bro, you have no idea who that is. Like, it's just, and it's okay. It's okay. I mean, I'm not gonna know who all these dudes are. But first pick in the draft, Cooper Flagg. Big congratulations to Cooper Flagg, man. Deserves it. Fantastic player at Duke, of course. Yeah, I mean, he was super fun to watch. Led the team in points, assists, rebounds. I really thought that Duke team was gonna go all the way, man. Oh man, it was so heartbreaking. So heartbreaking. I mean, that final game we lost, oh my gosh. Dude, that was so heartbreaking. Like the way we lost that game, man. Oh man, but yeah, Cooper Flagg, big congratulations. I mean, I think he is going to be a really, really good player in the NBA. I think he's you know, he's obviously got definitely a lot of room to improve on shooting. A little bit more ball handling, stuff like that, but overall great first choice by the Mavericks. Next up is Dylan Harper going to the Spurs. I like this choice. You know, I think he is a athletic freak, very good player that can, you know, this has got to be very interesting, pairing him up with Castle. Castle's kind of a rising star. You know, he's got some potential. And then, of course, you got Wembanyama. So the Spurs, I'm very interested to see what the Spurs, you know, do next season. I really am. But yeah, he's got to be great just to get the ball in the bucket. Like he is a great scorer. Okay, VJ Edgecombe, guard going out. I'm gonna be honest. I don't know much about Edgecombe. I have heard his name. I've seen a little bit of his stuff. But let's see, you know, he went to the 76ers, so I guess they're got to be pairing him up with Tyrese Maxey and Embiid. I mean, granted, Embiid at this point, like, what is Embiid? Is Embiid even a star at this point? But it says Edgecombe is the most explosive athlete in this draft. Okay. He's got perimeter skill levels, blah, blah, blah. Okay, he has similarities to Victor Oladipo. Okay. So yeah, it's basically sounds like you know Victor Oladipo in his prime was very athletic. So I guess Edgecombe is kind of similar. You know, athletic, good driver, can shoot a little bit. Okay. Concanipo. Yo, I love this pick. Yo, I love this pick for the. I love Concanipo. I really do. He was a fantastic player. My bad. He was one of those players that I will say I thought, you know, he might get drafted a little later, but he's one of those players that just is smart. He is a very smart basketball player. He's a great shooter and he can drive. But he's not like a fantastic driver. He's not like a freak athlete, but he's just very smart when he drives. He takes his time. He does a lot of pump faking. Very similar to kind of, I would say, like a Jimmy Butler-esque, but also probably a better shooter. So, great choice here by the Hornets. Ace Bailey, another Rutgers player. It was very interesting to see where Ace Bailey went. I mean, I was not sure where he'd go. I actually was hearing that the Jazz, or that he didn't want to go to the Jazz. So this is kind of, yeah, no, literally down, yeah, no, right here. It literally says Jazz weren't among. Yeah, so this is interesting. I mean, honestly, to be honest, I think it's one of those things that, you know, a guy like this, like, I don't know. Y'all think this, the only thing with this guy, I think he is a great player. I think he can bring a lot of offense to the Jazz, which I think they need. A lot of explosiveness, but I don't know. I don't know how to feel, you know, like, already you're mad that you're on the team that drafted you at pick 5. Like, I don't know how to feel about that. That's a little like, ugh. I don't know how to feel about it, but you know, let me know what you guys think about Ace Bailey in the comment section down below. Trey Johnson out of Texas. This guy's a solid guy going to the Wizards. I mean, the Wizards, they got a long way to go. Let's be completely honest here. They got a long way to go. This is, kind of just to start. Okay, Jeremiah Fears. This is interesting. I actually saw Jeremiah Fears play in person this past year. He is a shifty player, bro. He is a very shifty player. I watching him, I was like, wow, this dude's saucy. I can't tell you what. He kind of reminds me of like he has like what's his name, Nembhard, the dude on the Pacers. Very nice handles. He can drive a little bit. He can definitely shoot. And yeah, I think this could be a good pickup for the Pelicans. I like this. Pair him with Zion and Jordan Poole. That'll be interesting. Jordan Poole, and that'll be very interesting. But yeah, I like this. I like this pick. I think he's a very solid player. I think he could actually end up being one of those steals in the draft. I'm going to be honest. Okay, Igor Demet. I'm going to be honest. I have no clue who this guy is. I'm going to be honest. Out of BYU, I really don't know. I think BYU made March Madness, but I definitely did not see their games. This is it. He's going to the Nets. So, again, for the Nets, they can pretty much use any position. They really have no position that's, like, fantastic. He's a 6'8 guard, so that's interesting. Again, the guards these days just keep getting taller. Okay, I'm going to be honest, I don't know much about him. Okay, we got Colin Boyles out of South Carolina. This is a good one. I mean, I feel like this might be a little early, but then again, I guess it's kind of like if you like the player, you might as well draft him. Yeah, I was gonna say he's not the best shooter in the stuff I've seen from him, but overall he is a very good player. I think he'll add a nice piece to the Raptors. Okay, Kaban Malawak going to. Okay, no, he's going to Phoenix. Okay, yeah, because no, this is a pick they traded in that Kevin Durant trade. Malawak going to Phoenix. This is a beautiful. I love this pick for Phoenix. They were. I mean, in the games I watched last year, the Suns, they had no center. Like they had like Mason Plumlee, Yusef Nurkic, or so. You know, like they had like just. They were just filling in that center's position with anyone they could find. Like it was like free agent guys that you could pretty much drop. I love this pick for them. Malawak, honestly, he's not that. I don't know. I don't think personally he's got to be like the best player. I would compare him to kind of a Dikembe Mutombo. Very good defensive player. Offensively, he's got a lot of work as far as like posting up. He's a good lob threat. You can lob it up to him. He'll pretty much dunk it every time. But he has some work to do. But I like that pick a lot for Phoenix. That's probably one of my favorite picks so far. Okay, Cedric Coward. I'm gonna be honest, I don't know who this is. It says right here they had him kind of ranked at pick 21, so this is obviously quite the jump. It looks like he played at kind of a smaller school, Washington State, so I'm sure that's kind of why I don't know much about this guy. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I really can't say too much. It says he rose out of the Division III ranks, and then went to Washington State, I guess. So I'm not going to say too much on this guy. I mean, yeah, I'm not going to say too much on that because I have no idea who this guy is. Okay, Essengu. Okay, this guy, he was one of the top prospects. He's going to the Bulls. I like this a lot. I think the Bulls, they needed kind of a forward guy. You know, they got Giddey, they got Vucevic. They don't have Levine anymore, obviously, but a forward I think would be good. They have Kobe White. So they definitely needed this position to be kind of filled, add some more talent here. I like this pick a lot. He's a fantastic player, pretty good athletic build. He's 6'10". Yeah, I like this pick. I like this pick a lot. Okay, Derek Queen going to Okay, is he going to the Hawks or is he going to? Okay, he's going to New Orleans. He's going to New Orleans. Okay, this is interesting. Derek Queen going to New Orleans. I mean, honestly, besides the March Madness run where I saw he had some nice plays in March Madness, I can't lie. He had that game winner. But he was over. Like the stuff I did see of him, He was a very good paint player. And again, like I said, the Pelicans, they don't really have a great center. So I do like this pick. I think this is a smart pick for New Orleans to trade up for this guy. But yeah, I like what New Orleans is doing so far in this draft. Carter Bryant going to, it looks like Atlanta. Okay, I mean, Atlanta, they're kind of they're in a weird spot. I mean, I guess Trae Young's got to stay in Atlanta. They just got Porzingis, so they kind of have that center position filled. So yeah, I mean, this is a good pick. I mean, he's a physical, strong guy. I think he still has some stuff to work on as far as shooting. He's not the greatest shooter. He's known to turn the ball over at certain times. So this could backfire on him. But overall, I don't think this is bad. Bro, I don't know why, bro. I am parched, yo. I haven't drank this much water in a video in a long time. All right, Thomas Sorber. It looks like he's going to the Clippers. I like this pick. I mean, they have Zubac, but this could be another good guy to fill in. They obviously have good forwards, good guards, so I like this pick for them. Okay, this guy, I've never heard of this guy. It looks like he plays in China, or did play in China. Dude, is that him? It says he's 7'1", 250. That guy does not look 7'1", but I guess he's 7'1". 7'1", 253 pounds, slow-footed, 9'3" standing reach. Okay. I mean, I don't know much about him. It just sounds like he is huge. Pause. Yeah. He's okay, and he's going to Portland. Yeah, they could use that too. Portland. Yeah, they can use whatever they can get. Okay, we got another overseas player. I'm gonna be honest, I don't know who this is. Joan Behringer going to the Knicks, I think. Dude, this is so confusing. Bro, like, can y'all just put the actual teams they're going to? I honestly, I don't even know. But okay, so Behringer, 6'11", out of France. Length, mobility, rim protecting. Okay. Again, I'm not gonna make many comments if I don't really know who they are. Walter Clayton. Okay. Walter Clayton, of course, one of the show-out players in March Madness. He was putting up some crazy scoring in that March Madness run for him. He's going to Utah, it looks like. So I like this for Utah. I mean, again, they're adding a lot of guards. You know, you add Ace Bailey, and then you add Walter Clayton. That's gotta be fun to watch. That's gotta be a lot of scoring. I don't know about as much of defense. I think both guys kind of have some work they have to do on defense, but Utah might be putting up some points next season. Okay, we got another overseas player. Again, the overseas guys, I'm gonna be honest, I'm not gonna know who they are. Nolan Traore out of France, 6'3", 175 pounds. Looks like reasonably sized guard. Burst and passing. Okay. He's going to the Nets, so it looks like the Nets take another guard in the draft. Okay, and here's my Miami Heat. Okay, here we go. Oh man, I can't breathe, yo. I can't breathe. I apologize, bro. This is bad. I don't know what's going on. I am parched. Okay. So this guy I do know a little bit about. Very Illinois, very local. You know what I'm saying? I definitely have seen some Illinois games. But yeah, I like this pick. I have seen some film on this guy, and of course I have watched games with this guy in it. I don't even know if I want to try to say his name. Kasparz Jakunis. I don't know. Either way, this guy, they had him ranked top 10. I don't know how he fell all the way to us, but I think this is great for us. I think we need like an actual guard. Davion Mitchell, I like him a lot. I hope we re-sign him, but I do think this will be very good for us to get. This guy, he's a bigger guard. I think he'll be good to add with Nikola Jovic. And yeah, I like this guy a lot. He is a very shifty, saucy. He can shoot. I mean, overall, I really like this pick. I really do. Very interested to see if we, put him into the lineup this season. But yeah, I like that pick a lot. All right, Will Riley, another guard out of Illinois, 6'8". Bro, these guards just keep getting taller, man. Like, it's insane. 6'8" guard out of Illinois. Of course, I've seen this guy. He's also a solid player. It looks like he's going to Washington as well. So Washington adding another guard or another young player to their roster. And yeah, this is gonna be interesting to watch him. I think he struggled at time, with shooting. He was not always the best as far as just protecting the ball as well. So he has a few things I think he has to work on. But okay, 6'8" guard. Yeah, I mean, that could easily work out into something. Okay, we got Drake Powell out of UNC going to Brooklyn. I'm really. I mean, am I like? Listen, man. I know I'm a Duke fan, but I'm not trying to be a hater. But are we sure Drake Powell should have been drafted like this early? Like, I mean, I'm not saying he should have been gone undrafted, but man, I don't know. In the games I saw of North Carolina, and I saw a lot of games from North Carolina. I mean, it was not like he was just absolutely balling, and impressing me, showing me anything that he was ready. But what I'm saying, I'm not gonna bash him too much. Okay, he's going to Brooklyn though. Bro, Brooklyn is bro. I think they draft 3 guards. My goodness. Y'all better be good on the guards after this. Okay, Austin Noel out of Georgia going to Atlanta. I like this pick. 6'9", 224 pounds. Yeah, I definitely think he slid down. I think he should have definitely been more around, the 20th pick. But yeah, he's got to be a fantastic player. I also like this pick for Atlanta. I think they added another forward early in the draft. I like this a lot. I'm gonna try to speed up here, y'all. Okay, we got Nick Clifford going to Sacramento. I'm gonna be honest. I don't know much about this guy. Colorado State player. It says he's good at shooting. He's kind of got some more stuff to work on. And he is 23 years old. But I'm going to be honest, I don't know much about that guy. Okay, Jace Richardson out of Michigan State. I like this one. I think he is a very explosive player, has a lot of high potential to do a lot. I really like this pick. A lot. I think he's very underrated. Yeah, I like this pick a lot for Denver. Yeah. I think he'll be good to pair alongside Christian Braun. Yeah, I like this pick a lot. Is he going to Denver or is this? No, I don't think he is going to Denver. Who is that? The Magic? I don't even know. I don't even know anymore. I don't even know. Either way, I'm just gonna judge where these guys are drafted. I have no. Okay. Yep. Dude. Another guard, bro. Yo, Brooklyn. What are we doing? Another freaking guard. I mean, how many guards do you guys need? Man. I mean, you got Cam Thomas. I mean, that's something. Wow. Another guard. Out of Israel. Again, I have no idea who this guy is. I'm not going to make any reaction comment to this. Okay, and the Nets get another pick. My goodness. Okay, Danny Wolf. They at least changed the position. Out of Michigan. I mean, he was solid. I can't say he did anything that impressed me. He's a good driver. He's an okay shooter. He's kind of that he's got kind of that I don't know how to just Dirk Nowitzki Jokic. He can pass really well. And he kind of has that fadeaway, he shoots a lot of fadeaway stuff like that. He's not very fast. So it'll be interesting to see what he can do. Okay, we got Hugo Gonzalez. Again, another overseas player. Guard going to the Celtics. This is probably a good pick. I mean, they just got Anthony Simons. And then obviously they're bringing over this guy out of Spain to fill in for maybe Drew Holiday. It doesn't say much about kind of his stuff. But he's another bigger guard. Okay, interesting. Liam McNeely going to Charlotte. I like this pick. I think he's got a high upside type of player. I think he has, pretty solid 3-point shot, very good at driving. I like this pick for them. All right, and then the final pick, it looks like for the Clippers, is Yannick. I don't know how to say his last name. I'm just gonna say Yannick. This is interesting. I honestly like this guy a lot. I think he's a very athletic big man. He's 6'11", so he's not the biggest. Pause. But he does have some high upside. I think he could end up being something. I think this guy could end up being kind of a steal. So I really like this pick for the Clippers. They drafted 2 centers, which is very interesting. But yeah, I like this pick. Overall, that is the first round of the NBA draft. Let me know what you guys thought. Let me know if you guys think I should go to round 2 of the draft and react to that. And yeah, without further ado, make sure to like and subscribe. I'll see you guys next one. Peace out.